Bonjour and welcome to the DV360 podcast. I'm Laura Delias, DV360 Programmatic Media Manager in Google Paris. And today, we're not just talking about marketing, we are talking about a French accomplishment in the advertising world. So we are diving deep into the world of French advertising with a beautiful success story. We are talking about attention-based bidding. And we've got today the brilliant minds behind it all, Pascaline Montigny from Essence Mediacom France, joining us today. But before we get to our guest, let's break down this whole attention-based bidding thing. Imagine 1 second, you're strolling through a Parisian market and you're craving a delicious croissant. You wouldn't just grab the first pale, sad-looking pastry you see, would you? No, absolutely no. You want the perfectly golden, flaky croissant that practically begs you to take a bit. That's where attention-based bidding comes in. It's like giving your ads a little extra je ne sais quoi to make them stand out from the crowd and capture those valuable eyeballs. But attention-based bidding isn't just about aesthetics. It's also about understanding your audience, their behavior, and what truly grabs their attention. It's about knowing when they're most likely to be receptive to your message, on what device, and even in what context. So now, let's welcome our guest, Pascaline, from Essence Mediacom France. She's been instrumental in driving the success of this cross-team effort, and she is here to spill the secret of her campaign. So Pascaline, please tell us, how did you work your magic with DV360 custom bidding?
Thanks for inviting me, Laura. Well, DV360's custom bidding is like having your own personal artificial intelligence assistant that helps you achieve your campaign goals. It's not just about click and conversion anymore. It's about capturing attention and making a lasting impression. We used a brand new type of signal that's all about attention measurement and optimization. We looked at everything: device type, viewability, time of day, and even screen size.
Mm-hmm.
We basically created a custom script from scratch, tailored to our specific needs and goal.
Okay, so you essentially hacked the system and taught the algorithm to think like a consumer, right?
In a way, yes. We wanted to go beyond traditional metrics and really understand what drives attention. We analyzed user behavior, looked at the context in which ads were being seen, and used that data to optimize our bidding strategy.
Oh, wow, okay. That's incredible. And maybe can you give us an example of how this play out in a real campaign?
Absolutely. So it was for a CPG advertiser. The goal was to optimize our campaign based on attention KPIs and to see the impact on attention and on traditional media KPIs like CPCV and VCPM. The campaign lasted for 1 month in July 2024, and the goals were attentive CPM and CPV. We followed the A/B testing protocol. It's very important to set up an experiment on DV360 to ensure proper audience segmentation.
Mm-hmm.
The first insertion order utilized SIVA. This is the DV360 native algorithm designed for completed, in-view, and audible ads, while the second I/O employed our custom bidding strategy to optimize attention. Both I/O operated with identical budget, and IAS was used to measure attention.
Okay. And how did you build your custom algorithm?
It was very long. We used IAS metrics to score each combination of URL and device.
Mm-hmm.
When using custom bidding, you need to wait to accumulate 10,000 scored impressions and 500 positively. That's why we have 1 week learning phase. Once this phase was complete, we launched the custom bidding. Since it was our first time using EAS for attention, the initial data was limited, requiring us to update the script. While this isn't ideal, Google recommends maintaining a consistent custom bidding strategy, having strong pre-existing data from attention partner can help. In such case, URL and device can be scored in advance, avoiding this issue.
For sure. That really sounds like a good approach. And do you have today any results to share with us?
Of course. So the script was very big because we scored each combination of URL and device. The ACPM was 7.3% more cost effective, as it should be, since the custom bidding was optimizing on attention. The viewable CPM was also 7.2 more cost effective, and the CPCV was 6.6 more cost effective. And these are very encouraging results, as beyond attention, we also optimized our traditional media KPIs and achieved better results. And just to tease you, we are currently using a custom bidding 2.0 in our campaign. The recommendation is to do it on a 6 weeks minimum campaign. And this works for any algorithm, but we believe that giving your algorithm more time to gather data will improve your results.
For sure.
What we've changed is that we are using our custom bidding by prioritizing KPI alignment over budget spending. And we didn't do the first time because we were not sure of the potential, but now we are testing this approach and we'll see if the trend is okay. The key takeaway is that the more tests you conduct, the more data you will have for your custom bidding. If you can avoid updating your script during the campaign and use the data pool you already have, it's better.
Yeah, that's fantastic, really. And do you have maybe today some advice for media traders looking to implement this strategy?
Yes, I will say, don't be afraid to experiment. And be patient.
For sure, yeah.
And also gather as much data as possible and use it to refine your custom bidding strategy.
That's right. Wise words. And this has been really fascinating, Pascaline. Thank you for sharing your expertise with us.
Thanks for having me.
And that's a wrap. So please stay tuned for more exciting success story on the DV360 podcast.